Alright, Calc, welcome to Yak Math videos for your Calc 2 quiz review. As promised, folks, as you noticed in my stats video, my phone is not cooperating right now, so we're going to have to go, instead of sideways like your stats video, kind of a long ways here. So, let's see, differentiate, guys. Here's the work. I use the product rule. Derivative of the first times the second plus the first times derivative of the second. I'll use a little bit of, sort of the chain rule for e to the 2x, but that's just the derivative. All right, one's not bad. Hint, hint, wink, wink on that one. Next one, folks, you got another product rule. Derivative of the first times the second plus the first, guys, the derivative of natural log of, x is 1 over x times the derivative of whatever you're taking the natural log of. All right, simplify this. You guys can do that algebra. Simplify it again. This kind of has to be quick here. All right, number 3 here, you have the product rule again. Take the derivative of the first, 5x, which is just 5, times the second function plus the first function, times the derivative of these seconds. All right, there we go. 5. Again, high possibility for some errors here, folks, so please check this. If there's a boo-boo, let me know later. All right, here, guys, that is just simply taking the derivative of sine, which is cosine 2x minus pi, and then take the derivative of 2x, which is 2. The 4 is very easy. Guys, here's what you need to do. Yes, it is the quotient rule, but please divide everything by x first. Make it a little bit easier on yourself. And it is high, I'm sorry, made that mistake again earlier. It's low derivative of high, so the numerator, minus high d low. Low d high minus high d low, all over low squared. All right, cleans up pretty nicely there. Here we go, number 6, folks. Let's see, you have another product rule. All right, take the derivative of the first, and then times the second plus the first here times the derivative of second, which is cosine 3x minus 2 times the derivative of 3x, which is 3. Put that all together. All right, expect to see, 4 of those or so on your quiz. Here is the next one. Guys, this is just simply call the square root of x to the 1/2 here, and then, you have the higher power in the numerator from both of those terms. All right, then just take the derivative. This one right here, folks, take the derivative of e to any x, which is just e to any, some power times the derivative of that power, right? Negative 1 over x is negative x to the negative first. Can't speak there, and then that's what we get, all right? Number 9 here, folks, you have the product rule. Derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the seconds. All right, the derivative of a to the x is a to the x times the natural log of a times the derivative of whatever that x is. All right, got a little chain rule in there. Folks, I would just use the chain rule. That is to the 1/2 power. All right, bring that 1/2 down. Now it's to the negative 1/2 and take the derivative of the inside. 10 is an easy question. Guys, this one, won't lie to you, it takes a little bit of work because you need to write secant as 1 over cosine. Now you have the quotient rule. Low derivative of the top, which takes the product rule, minus high times the derivative of the bottom, negative sine x. All right, and with a bunch of simplifying. All right, so that's what we got on the right side. Again, pause this anytime you need to. Sorry about this angle, but that's the best we can do right now. All right, so then here, same thing as 12, really. We're going to call cosecant 1 over sine. All right, so now we have low times derivative of the top minus high times derivative of the bottom, all over the bottom squared. I did not, look, if I give you something like that, I'll tell you how to simplify it. All right, so I just left it like that for number 12. Again, pause this whenever you need to. Taking a look here at 13. Guys, this is actually, you can help yourself out here, folks. Again, knowing a lot of algebra 2, college algebra, and pre-calculus, guys, that is simply, that function is cosine x times tangent x is that is sine x. The derivative of sine x is cosine x. You could do it the other way, and you should cancel to get cosine x. Here, folks, definitely want to use the quotient rule. Low d high minus high d low. Again, The square root of x squared plus 3 is just x squared plus 3 to the 1/2 power. When you square root, the square root goes bye-bye. That's our final answer. Here on 15, take the derivative of cosine, which is negative sine, and then take the derivative of what's inside that parenthesis there. All right, negative times a negative, where am I at here? Negative times a negative, everything is just going to be positive. 16, definitely got the quotient rule, low, d high, minus high, d low, all over low squared. Here's what happens, folks. You can take out a -1 from both of those, and you're left with sine squared x plus cosine squared x, which is 1. -1 times 1 is a -1. That's how we get that to cancel. All right? Right here, folks, just the chain rule. Bring down the 2. Rewrite that function to the first power, and then multiply it by the derivative. So something like this, yes, I would want you to simplify it out. All right? Again, pause it if you need to. Here, folks, secant is 1 over cosine. Tangent is 1 over, or is sine over cosine. So you could, technically write it as sine x over cosine squared x and use quotient rule. Or you can just do this, all right? Oh, sorry, got a little jolty there. All right, body might spaz a little. Did run a marathon yesterday. Here we are, folks. On this one right here. Again, your quiz tomorrow, maybe 14 questions or so. You have the product rule. 3x to the 1/2 times cosine 2x is really what it is. Take the derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. That's how it simplifies. 20 here, guys, it's just an easy derivative, okay? That's really 3/5 x squared plus 8 to the x to the -4th, all right? That simplifies nicely. 21 here, 5x times x minus 2. Just quotient rule there, okay? Low, d high, minus high, d low. Simplify that. You can pause it whenever you need to. Please check for any boo-boos, okay? High likelihood. Again, quotient rule on this one. That's an equal sign. You got low, d high, minus high, d low. Hopefully that, I did not simplify that. You can just leave it like that. 23, folks, natural log. Derivative of natural log is 1 over whatever that x is. Natural log x, it's 1 over x, the derivative. So that x is sine 2x. Okay, so 1 over sine 2x. Then you have to take the derivative of sine 2x, which is cosine 2x times the derivative of what's attached to 2. So you got the chain rule working there. All right. Here, folks, that's just easy derivatives. Derivative of sine 3x is cosine 3x times that 3 minus derivative of cosine is negative sine. Take the derivative of 4x, which is 4 there. Negative times negative is a positive. 6 times 3 is 18. Folks, that is your chapter 3, I believe, quiz number 2 video. Today we're sponsored by Hoka running shoes. All right, this is Yak Math Video signing out.